welcome to our Grand Newsmaker series where we'll be talking to Atlanta area Indian Americans who have made a mark in their career and in all areas of life. So, let's get started.
What exactly does a life coach do? I'm glad I'm not a gynecologist. I was born in a very small village in India. And growing up in a place like that, where you don't have good schools, where you don't have medical facilities, where you don't have good drinking water, and lots of different things, all you can do is dream big.
Today, we are meeting Reva Banka, founder of Candid Life Coaching. So, what does a life coach do? In a nutshell, a life coach helps people set and achieve their goals by providing guidance, support, and accountability.
Yeah, based upon our last conversation, the 2 minute, 2 minute, every morning, 2 minutes, just making sure that you put your shoes on.
They help clients in being aware of what they aspire for, creating action plans, overcoming obstacles, and staying motivated. Life coaches focus on both personal and professional development.
So in today's world, everybody wants to be successful. Whether you are in some career, you are executive, you are a businesswoman, you are a businessman, or in general in your life, you don't just want career success, you want a wholesome, fulfilled life. You want good health, you want happy family, beautiful house, amazing vacations, you want it all. And how do you do it all? You do it the coaching way. The main difference between therapy and coaching is, in therapy, the therapist tries to normalize your life and bring to baseline of functioning, whereas coaching begins from that baseline to lift you up, to do more, to create more, to build more, so to speak. So a lot of time when people start to struggle, that is when they think that they need a coach. And so far, a lot of people do not have clarity whether they need a coach or client. But in the beginning, most of the clients, they go to a coach with the idea of this blurred idea of coaching and therapy. They have some mental health struggles and they go for coaching. And then with my clients in a coaching session, I get to that clarification, kind of sort of diagnosis that are they a good fit for coaching or do they rather need therapy? Everybody is not coachable and everybody is not a right fit. Like the coach and client needs to have a chemistry too. Anybody who is motivated to do better in their life. It can be a homemaker, it can be executive, it can be a business person, and anybody who wants to do more, do better, do greater in their life, period. You can imagine like a medical visit, like you go to a doctor coughing, what does the doctor do? They diagnose. So I begin with the diagnosis that what exactly is the root cause, what is happening, what do you need for this cough? And then we define, once that we got the diagnosis, then we define what will that look like. Let's say they need work-life balance. Then what does work-life balance mean specifically for you? We define that in all its details. And the third is getting to the work, doing it, and consistently doing it. There's no other secret sauce. So coaching cadence is definitely something that a lot of time new clients ask. That is very much based upon the client's need, where they are in their journey. If we are still unpacking, then we meet frequently. And the soonest I advise is a week, not sooner than that. If we got some things to experiment with, then we space the session apart, like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, depending upon what you are experimenting with. And then we get into the maintenance phase, then we even space apart 3 months, 6 months, depending on that.
Hi, my name is Sean, and I'm an accounting manager at a private equity group, and I previously was an auditor for a public accounting firm. I met Reva in early 2022 as part of a fringe benefit offered by my previous employer during the COVID-19 pandemic. As were many during those tough times, I was suffering from a mental health crisis, and I was seeking some outside help to help me get through those tough times. I was dealing with some stresses at work that were really weighing on me as an individual, and I figured it was time to seek some help. Hence, where I developed the coaching-student relationship with Reva, where she supported me, empowered me, and helped me reach my goals.
She had the opportunity, her and I, to work together when I was at Zappos leading cultural and development as the talent acquisition manager. And she helped me really just overcome my issues with imposter syndrome, really creating work-life balance, and just helped me really work through things that didn't feel at the time that I could get through. If someone's looking for somebody who is empathetic, who challenges them, who listens well, and provides good homework and areas of opportunity for learning, she is your person, and I highly recommend her and feel like your life will be changed by partnering with her.
Hi, my name is Tejas Shankar. I am a policy development manager at Lyft, and I've been working with Reva Banka for the past few months now, and it's been really incredible to have her incredible spirit, great energy, and really down-to-earth sophistication in her work. I would say as an Indian American, having Reva as someone to talk to both about like cultural issues and understanding some of those cultural dynamics has been incredible. It's really nice to be able to know that I have someone that looks like me, that understands a lot of my processes and thought processes to really be able to respond to that and be able to help support me through my journey. I found myself grow both in understanding myself better through relationships, understanding myself professionally, and really thinking about how to become a more wholesome human being. So really appreciate all of Reva's support, and best of luck.
Reva didn't start her career until she was 40 years old. It all changed when a friend tried out executing coaching and thought Reva would be a perfect for it. Encouraged by her friend's confidence, Reva decided to give it a shot. She found she really liked it. She joined a coaching program, learned the ropes, and never looked back. The first couple of years were hard because she didn't have a network or clients. But in every single session, she gave her best effort. She says she loves her job a lot. Now, after more than 8 years, she's thinking about taking a corporate position too, besides being an external coach. Interestingly, the friend who pushed her into this journey was none other than her husband.
Having said all that, that great friend of mine is nobody else but my husband. Yeah, I think that is very, very important. So my strategies are, I call them client-centric or organic. I stay away from stereotype cookie-cutter formulas typically. So my tools and techniques are designed around the client's personality and their way of working, not necessarily based on their goals. So I use some things like motivational inquiry, active listening, mindfulness practices, evidence-based techniques. I'm also trained as a mental health coach, so I use things like CBT, DBT also as needed. And then I use guided visualization too. And in my coaches training, I learned a very unique tool. That's a strength finder tool. It's a very client specific. So that tool helps me identify clients' strengths, their core values, and things of that nature. Yeah, my idea of leadership is very different. A lot of time you hear that born leader or leading, the word itself leading. I feel like a good leader is the one who can follow well. Because you are a leader with your followers. If you can't follow your followers, you don't know what their needs are, what their requirements are, where do they stand, you can't lead just with your own idea. So I feel like a good leader needs to be a good follower, and they need to believe in their team. They need to be partnering and really passionate about growing each single person, even the youngest of the youngest, the person who is at the very low level of the team. They believe in that person as much and find them as important for the team and believe in everybody's success. That is when you are a good leader. So historically, there has been two ways of growth and success. Motivational reason were either aspirational or inspirational. But for Gen Z, it's neither aspiration nor inspiration. They follow trends. They are very capable, very fast learner, very fast mover, but they follow trends. So for Gen Z and for the traditional learners who go by motivation or inspiration, they need somebody on their side who wants their success as much as they want. And a coach is that person. I, as a coach, have that ability to be in their side, ensuring their success, while they want to continue with their fast-paced life. So I think it's essential and it's very, very helpful for everybody. Typically, it's about leadership skills, team dynamics, career transition, and a lot of time it's about working with other people. The root of everything that is happening is working with other people while ensuring their own success. So like I earlier said about Carlton, so my constant effort is trying to connect them to their ability, and then at the end connect their dreams to their own ability. So while I'm helping them solve the goal, my focus is on empowering them, making them feel good about themselves, making them know who they are, that when they are working with any challenges, that radiates their power. So imposter syndrome is a very interesting thing and tricky too. To some amount, having imposter syndrome helps you grow, do better, keeps you conscious, keeps you alert, keeps you growing. But when you cross the line, then it becomes more of a problem for you. So, and believe it or not, a lot of my clients, especially the senior leaders, have imposter syndrome, and they struggle with that. So when it comes to imposter syndrome, my first go-to tool is motivational inquiry. That what motivates them, what are some of their ideas of success, what are their beliefs about success, failures, habits, and everything. Once they start to get clear about those ideas and they start to get to know and form their own ideas, which are not informed by the society, which are not informed by their ideals, that when they start to have that clarity, that is when this imposter syndrome starts to dissipate slowly. It's a work. It takes time. So International Coaching Federation is the organization which does credentialing, and it is worldwide valid. There are ICF coaches worldwide, and coachingfederation.org is the website where you can go find all the information about available courses, credentialing, and everything that you need. Really, it's not about telling people what to do. Coaching is much different. It's about helping people getting in touch with their own knowledge, their own power, their own abilities. It's not about what I know, what I can do. It's about what they can do. And for that, I need to be interested in them. I do not need to be interesting. I need to listen to them, not tell them.
She had support from the people around her, and she learned how much the world can shape a person. She wanted to make her mark on the world too. She didn't let tough situations hold her back, and she gives the same advice to her clients.
The world around you impacts you. How do you impact the world around you? That is my basic coaching philosophy, and I personally believe in that. But I loved coaching that much that in each single session with any client, even if I got one client in a month, I did my best job as if I'm the best coach in the world, because I never wanted to do any kind of discount with that.